Came up with an idea. I want to try something. It's a three-piece lighting system. Not sure what I'm going to do in the middle. I want to keep it, the separators here, I want to keep them non-metallic. So not a huge fan of intermixing. What I want, rounded curves up top, 42 inches tall roughly, 8-inch spacing between, 3-inch depth and 2-inch wide. And it's going to have, ideally I'd like black walnut, but I'm going to build this out of poplar as an experiment, at least one of them to start with. Down here is kind of a top-down view if it were cut away. So we've got 2 channels and a cap with some LED behind it. On the channels, it'll have a quarter by quarter on each end, and then it'll be 1/8 inch still separating. And then that will, the sidewalls are going to have these slats. This will add a little bit of strength. The slat's obviously going to be a bit of weakness. Out of one piece though, there won't need to be glued. You know, it'll be robust, hopefully. The intersection here, I've not decided what I want to do yet, so I'm just going to start with building one of these, start with one of these, and have a look at it, see how things come along. I don't have a terribly large stack of wood to choose from, but what I do have is an abundance of poplar, red oak, white oak, black walnut, a lot of things that aren't yet chopped up. I do chainsaw milling as well as tree removal. We are a tree company, my son and I. But so this poplar's been drying for 2 years, air dried, no kiln. That's why it's an experimental piece. But it was basically free, and there's nothing wrong with free. Does it bother you yet? Does this help? Yeah. Some things really matter, some things really don't. About like that. Does that look good? Like that angle? Because that's what we're going to keep. Actually, balance. We'll just keep it right there. only one reason. Screw heads. The hammer was for weight. I didn't really need it. Perfect? You think so? Me too. Let's see how it works. Okay. Maybe I cheated with a little prep work that you didn't see, but whatever. You don't need all the details, do you? Do you? Oh, not really where I wanted it. Would I do the wrong side? No, upside down. And now, pull that out, get rid of that. We want about halfway, I guess. Let's try that. All right, so we need, ow, ow, ow. Just a little bit up. We'll start right there. Let me bring it up just the tiniest of bits. And you know what I failed to do? Y'all gonna laugh at me. I don't care. I got kind of a matching piece. So I will just I just wasn't thinking. This, hopefully that's the right piece. This, yeah. There we go. All right, so that'll go through. That'll hold this piece. Again, another not thinking. That's way, way, way too tall. But we'll get it. So let's see. I'll just drill it and then pull the other one out. Be right back. All right. I'm back. La la. All right. So ideally, this fits right on there. And really what I wanted was to start halfway and be able to work up. But for that, I suppose I should have put that way down here. You know, some days, back in a minute. What is this, 10th try? 20th? I don't know. Proofing concept without much thinking. So now you can see somewhere down here, there's the little tab, little indexer. That's going to slide over it, form down here, rip, rip, rip. So, let me bring this down and beauty about stuff like this is, like, I've worked in a machine shop. I actually owned a machine shop. And there are times when 10,000ths of an inch matter. But there's times when it doesn't. And I like being a little loose, and I mean, this is just proof in concept. It's a start, it's cheap wood, basically free wood, I mean minus the gas to mill it and the time, but the wood just sits there. Well, I mean, doesn't look bad. Yeah, it's a little rough in there. Again, proof, don't care. I suppose, does that give enough light? What you think? I think enough would come through that, and I kind of like the idea. So I think the spacing is off. All right, so it's been about 20 seconds. I've come up with the game plan. Rail is going to get moved this way, so this gap disappears. I don't need it tight. Tear out's not an issue. I'll probably move it far enough that I cut a clean, crisp edge. But what I would like to do, maybe not. Maybe? What? Yeah, I'll just have to reconfigure that as well. I didn't really want to move it again, but I got me a nice scribed line. See? Pencil. So it'll work. It'll do what I need. So I'll move this. I'll get the other board ripped down to size, and then I'll make two of these full size, 42-inch long. Then I'm going to need a cap. Right on top of here, there will be a cap section, and then there will be a solid face. I'm open to ideas. I may do the same slotting and just carry it around, candy cane style, barber pole. I could do something, whatever visually appeals. So, move, rip, back in a minute.